now I guess, is it that time?
Mm-hmm.
Knicks and Dimes.
You already know.
You got a dime, son?
You ain't put in on this.
Man.
Today's Knicks and Dimes is brought to you by the Bet Stamp app, which is helping thousands of people win at sports betting for free.
The same way travelers use Google Flights or Expedia to find the best prices, bettors can now use bet stamps to do the same. When you place a bet, the odds given by a sportsbook will determine how much you can possibly win. Even when betting on the same outcome, different sportsbooks will offer varying payouts, and these differences can be huge.
Thankfully, BetStamp allows you to easily line shop for the most profitable odds across all sportsbooks. You could click on any matchup and instantly see all the different odds of game lines, player props, and even future spreads. Line shopping is the simplest way to get an edge in sports betting and maximize your chances of winning long term. On average, BetStamp users win an extra $1,000 yearly just by line shopping.
You can find the BetStamp app on the Apple iOS Store, Google Play Store, or through your browser at www.betstamp.app. To access all these benefits, sign up using promo code JonesHour. That's Jones Hour, not the Jones Hour, Jones Hour, and start your journey to successful sports betting today. If you forget to use our code upon sign up, you can always enter your code in your BetStep app account settings afterwards. Check it out today.
Facts. So, get on that bet stamp, download that app. If you're really with that bet and shit, it allows you to see the best odds in all of the different sports books and what their odds are. So you can put the same bet in for all these different sports books and see what it is. And if you do that with BetStamp and you feel like maybe an app that you don't have is giving you the best odds, you could catch that link straight through our profile and
click it through the webpage
and join that sports betting. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it might be, BetMGM. Maybe you don't got BetMGM. Maybe you don't got WinBet.
Don't lose out on money. If y'all betting anyway, don't lose out on it.
Yeah, we on it.
$5, $10, $50, $100 extra. Yep. You could be losing out.
Facts.
Check it out.
But to these Knicks and Dimes, man, that was a tough one. You see how we started the show, and I said it's war. I'm in my army fatigue, New York's. You know what I'm saying? We here now. It's the playoffs.
It's the fucking playoffs.
And it's game one. We in the second round. And, we knew Miami was going to be a tough matchup.
Yep.
We knew Jimmy Butler was going to be a difference maker. We knew they had these veteran players like Lowry and Love that, can shine in moments. We knew Bam was a factor, especially without Julius.
May I?
We knew that they were going to double and triple team Brunson.
Yeah. Facts.
But we also know they were fucking beatable because we fucking did it. Yep. 3 out of 4 this season.
But we wasn't full strength. Julius Randle did have 43 in one of those games, as you heard if you watched the game. And, not having him in the game was a big factor for us and not, getting this win. They came to our home and they took game 1. Game 2 is now must win. We must split. There's no way we could go back to Miami 0-2. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. We got to keep the
keep volume because
all the way through, all the way fucking through. Ooh.
Word up, because the Jones Stradamus in me,
we born to die.
Knicks in 7. It's going 7 games.
Yes, sir.
You better believe it. This is big time rivalry. We have the pieces. We could run with them. You seen what we did in the first half.
Facts.
Knicks in 7. Joe Stradamus has spoken. Now back to the breakdown.
I like it, by the way. I concur. I'm with you.
Are you feel me?
I'm with you.
It's not gonna be. We gonna steal one in Miami. It's not gonna be that it's gonna be 3-1 coming back to New York game 5. No, dog. It's gonna be 2-2.
I'll tell you this. Julius Randle is hurt, but this injury is not detrimental. He didn't tear an ACL. He didn't break his arm. Tyler Hero. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So this is gonna look real different. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Especially after what went down today. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? With Jimmy Butler. This series is going to look different.
Yeah. I mean, if he had a little workout, like they said, and it was just, he wasn't ready, but it was a good, strong workout, then he's right on the cusp. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully by the next game he'll be able to, to be in there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we started. Let's
definitely
start.
need him.
Let's start breaking it down. Because we started to a hot streak. RJ 6 for 7 first quarter, like 11 points or whatever it was, 13 points, and
11 buckets inside.
Yeah,
inside the paint.
We was controlling the game.
32 points in the first quarter alone.
And they hit a couple of threes to start. They was a little hot, but then they went on a cold streak. I think it was like they wasn't playing their game, and our game, the way we was playing with the inside out, was flowing.
It was
flowing, and everybody was hitting.
But also, we was doing our thing.
Big shout out to Obi. Go ahead, my bad.
Nah, shout out to Obi. Nah, we were doing our things defensively. It really was a complete flip flop. First half to second half, man.
Yeah,
it really was.
A lot less off ball play too. Like the rotations weren't as lively. Like I felt like in the first quarter we were like they were just flowing.
It was first quarter.
People were running. Quarter, people were switching.
It was we were in the grind. Like we were just like playing like team ball. We got real stagnant's not the word. Maybe
three happy.
Content.
That's in the third quarter. We gonna get there. Go ahead.
We started getting like real content with our shit. So the flow stopped happening. We started settling a lot for one pass and take up or shoot. Okay, so the penetration now that we were doing in the beginning, you know what I mean, kept going to getting stripped, or we kept fucking taking threes that we couldn't hit.
Yeah, let's because what you're talking about now is that we getting into the third quarter now.
Sorry.
No. I want to bounce off of that and continue on that, because what was happening is what I feel is like Miami adjusted by collapsing the defense in the paint.
Oh, yeah.
So what they was doing, we was having a lot more space in that first quarter, and that's why you seen Brunson go off, you seen RJ go off, because that's their game, to score in the paint, and score close and drive in and get those buckets, and then Mitchell always cleans up, and that's what happens.
Especially RJ. I was just going to add to that, because that's his number one game. Yeah. That's how he gets.
And that was able to open things up for everybody. Then in this third quarter, where that happened, not only did we get 3-point happy, we was still kind of doing with the kick out and shit, but what Miami said is like, okay, you're gonna have to bang these threes to beat us or to sustain the lead, because we're collapsing on you, and that's what exactly happened. When they collapsed and the kickouts happened, we was getting the open shots. Quickly had the open threes. Obi got the open threes. Jalen Brunson up the open threes. Josh Hart up the open threes. I would say Obi probably hit the most out of all of them, but he still missed ones too. And it wasn't nothing we could do about it. You know what I'm saying? And then also when that collapse was happening in the paint, they're able to smack the ball away. They're able to cause the turnover, and then in transition, what was happening, they was getting buckets every time.
Right.
They was capitalizing every time. Kyle Lowry was coming out of nowhere playing like he was on Toronto still.
Word.
Fucking Kevin Love was like he's in fucking Minnesota and Cleveland still, banging threes, grabbing mad rebounds out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Keeping possessions alive. Go ahead.
No, because I just wanted to add, with the driving, like we got to a lot of, they realized that they fucking not hitting the threes, so it was the one pass drive, and they either getting stripped or taking bad shots.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
saying?
Agree. And I was like, yo, bro, let's go back to the fucking in between, the flow meeting that we had in the fucking quarter and a half. You know what I mean? In the beginning of the game,
turning straight isocentric.
Let's not act like y'all didn't just do this.
And not only that,
that's what was frustrating.
By settling for those threes, we're not getting no fouls called or nothing like that. So when they're fucking, as you've seen it in the fourth quarter, like more than 5 minutes left, and they already over the limit after bonus, and they only have 1 or 2 team fouls against us, it's like, that's because we're settling for these 3-point shots. And I think that's where we was fucking up. You know what I'm saying? We needed to get back into driving to the lane, but also, not having Julius Randle is a big factor. It doesn't allow them to clog the lane, because Randle does play on the perimeter often. That does pull Bam probably out of the lane, because Bam is probably going to guard Julius. You know what I'm saying? Rolling right.
That whole shit that you talking about, a fucking enclose. They were playing zone. That whole enclosing.
Yeah, they started playing zone.
Driving, that whole enclosing on when somebody's driving. That's just not happening.
Let me tell you something. If you
just
know
because of presence.
If you know basketball, you play zone because you're giving up the jump shots, the outside shots to the thing.
Not
to
saying
the
you're not
offenses.
defending, but you're essentially
that's what you're giving
risking,
up.
yeah.
You're not giving up no lanes. Everybody's collapsing. Everybody's cutting in and things. So when you get past one, the other one is stepping up, and everybody's moving accordingly to fill in the spots in the defense and keep the zone intact. Whether it's the 2-3 or the 3-2,
right?
That's what it is. But you're giving up the 3. You know what I'm saying? The 3-2 guards it a little more. The 3-point shot, and that's what they was playing because you seen Butler on the wing right there on the right side. So they was playing the 3-2 on the zone and extending out. That's basically what they're doing. They're being able to play that 3-2. They're being able to extend out and guard that corner 3 right off the elbow.
And you really can't blame Miami because they got into the mindset of we'll live with that. No, and can you blame? Can you blame them though?
Because it was smart by Spoelstra. Yeah. It was smart by Spoelstra, and Tibbs.
Once they got that
lead, he never adjusted. He was looking at them like, you guys are fucking up. I feel like he missed some timeout calls to try to regroup.
You did.
Like, yo, call that timeout. Like, you know,
I think you said it too. No, I know. I think Ant said it too.
Yeah, but you know, call that timeout and be like, "Yo, bro, like we need to come up with a different game plan because this is what they're playing." You know what I'm saying? In that 3-2, there are holes. There are holes when you get past that first wave. You know what I'm saying? Or you could pull up in that in between spot inside the 3 and get those 2s.
If I may, all that being true, what you just said, with Julius still being out. We still had an opportunity in this game in which Jimmy Butler goes down. We are still down, not double digits yet. If I'm not mistaken, 6 at that point.
Yes.
With 3.5 minutes left.
Yep, like 4 minutes.
Closer to 4.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Jimmy Butler, in that time until the end of the game, was virtually on the court, not doing anything.
He was literally
like straight up.
He walks to the corner and he's just literally like going like that, and he's like, yeah, I think I can still shoot. Like you could see, he doesn't even say that, but you could see his body language going. Yeah,
he's lingering in the he's lingering around the corner, not trying to do like the quick. You know what I mean? Trying to avoid those kind of motions.
Facts.
That was a window. That was okay. We don't have like everything we were just saying. All that aside. That was that time to take advantage and actually get this and win this game. Because what happened at that moment? We see RJ fucking the switch off happens with Butler. RJ takes the ball to the basket. Doesn't throw the ball to the wing where Butler's guarding. Like he can't run.
Yeah.
Take advantage, bro.
It should have been at that moment.
It's like you're doing the opposite of what the game is dictating.
At
to
that
you.
moment, I would have completely ran everything through Hart.
Yeah.
No. But that's the thing is that Butler was actually playing RJ, and RJ was calling the pick for Lowry to guard him. And Lowry was causing the swipes. You know what I'm saying? That was happening. RJ was, Lowry is a veteran. He knows that he's slow and not going to be able to keep up. So to compensate, he's going to swipe for that ball and eat that foul. You know what I'm saying?
And if that's the case, then that's still bad on him, though. Because that's not like reading like what the fuck is happening. Like Jimmy Butler's not moving, bro.
Yeah.
He can't make that run. You made the switch. You pass it out. You know what I mean? And that's just one instance because honestly, it was on the rest of them too for the rest of that few minutes. But the flow of the game changed, man. Because once they got up 10, you know what I mean? It became
and the clock was going down. Now it's a little more than 3 minutes left, and we down 12, and then we trying to hit a couple of shots, but it wasn't enough.
Because at that point, it's like fuck the matchup.
Yeah.
We need to get some buckets and save time.
And they didn't play the foul game.
Yeah.
They kept on letting mad time go instead of passes and pedestal. No, but you could have played that foul game way earlier.
Yeah, way earlier.
You could have started that at like the 50-second mark. You know what I'm saying? Start subbing in players just to get the fouls.
It was just,
and then subbing in and out on the free throws. You know what I'm saying? For defensive purposes, offensive purposes, and that's it.
I'll tell you this, man.
You know,
it was just frustrating. The most thing that was frustrating. It's not like we came out flat.
No,
you know what I mean?
We came out with a fucking bang, bro.
Like we was flowing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like we was playing great basketball, and then we literally like witnessed it die out.
Yeah,
that sucked.
Yeah, nah.
And then fucking watching Alonzo Mourning's fucking face.
Yeah, nah, fuck him.
Jesus Christ. The whole time.
Fucking
Until they got the lead. Just sitting there going,
fuck it. Oh my God.
Fuck both of them. And Riley used to be our coach. He had Van Gundy under the wing.
Him and Wade there.
Yeah, Wade. We're not even going to talk about him.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I'm not going to talk about him.
Are we going to that?
Offline, games? I talked about him, but I'm not going to talk about him.
Outside of all the Knicks fans that are going to show up to that Miami, like in Miami for that's like our games.
Yeah, you think Melo's going to Miami?
That's a good question. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Is Knicks are Knicks players going to Miami?
Fucking Ewing's gonna be at Miami.
Like, why the fuck are you even here? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. This is our territory.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about Miami right now. I want to think about the next game. On to the next. One game at a time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's hard not to go, get ahead of ourselves. We are passionate, we are fans, but let's not forget, you know what I mean? Who we are and where we came in. We battle every team. You know what I mean? We weren't a team this year that fucking blew out anybody. You know what I mean? So every game's gonna be a grind and a battle. So
yeah, we gotta come back strong.
Let's go, game 2.
Consistency.
And fucking Randall come back, bro. I'm telling you, this game looks different, bro.
Yeah.
And now with Randall, now it's kind of a flip. Now with this dude being hurt and Randall hopefully coming back, you know what I mean? It really might look a lot different.
Nah,
now their 1A is now either Bam or Lowry. You know what I mean? They got no hero.
Mm-hmm. Now Hero's done. You seen him with the Cavs.
No, of course, no. That's what I'm saying. They got no hero. So it's 1A and 1B is going to be Bam and Lowry.
Mm-hmm.
So and now that type of play changes. Yeah. The way the game looks is different.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see what happens, man. But one's game Tuesday, game 2 Tuesday. We got some adjustments to make, with or without Randall coming back. You know what I'm saying? We gotta
100%.
We gotta hit those shots.
I firmly believe we could have beat them without Randall. That's why.
Yeah, no, we had because
I firmly believe
first quarter. That first half, if we played how we played in the first half, in the second half, or throughout the whole game, we would have definitely been able to put them to bed.
Yeah, facts. Mm-hmm. I firmly believe that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
They basically held us to under 100. At the end, when we got that last bucket, that shouldn't even count. We lost 108 to 101 by 7 points, but it was really 99. Mm-hmm. That last shit, it was like a garbage point. You know.